What's going on? Half of GG7 here. I'll be truthfully honest with you. The other two are here. They're just not in front of the camera.
God.
Well, they didn't play the game. It's nothing on them. They just didn't play the game. But when it comes out, they better play the damn game.
And hopefully it's free.
Roller Champions. Roller Champions was introduced at E3 by Ubisoft. It was a demo. I don't think they gave a release date.
No, because it was just a pre-alpha.
It was a pre-alpha, and honestly, it looked pretty good for a pre-alpha, but the concept of Roller Champions was basically they took roller derby. Like, they always make different sports into games. Like, they've made, like, lacrosse, golf, NBA, Madden. Everything kind of gets its time, and then they come out with smaller shit like Rocket League. I think Rocket League might have been groundbreaking at the time of its release. You know, rocket-powered cars, soccer.
You're sucking his cock.
I'll fight you.
Dumbass.
But
You're just mad because you're bad at it.
you have to edit that out later. Yeah, you are bad at it. Fuck off. But Roller Champions, they took the roller derby, turned it into a game, but they added a twist. Instead of just roller derby where you're racing around and you're knocking each other over, they give you a goal and a ball. Each time you complete a lap, there's these lines on the wall that follow you, and when you complete one lap, you see the circle complete the lap with you. One lap is worth 1 point, 2 laps is worth 3 points, 3 laps is worth 5 points. Now, what's crazy about this is I've been on Reddit, and I don't like Reddit, I don't use Reddit, but I was on Reddit, and I joined the Roller Champions community because honestly, this could be the next Rocket League for me. I love the game. I maxed out at 3,000 fans like 2 days in. I loved it. But there are people who, the game's really easy to ball hog. Like, one man gets the ball, and if he knows how to ride the wall and pick up speed, he'll just fucking be gone with the ball and never pass to his teammates. But there are people who basically take a 1v3 and they end it in 48 seconds. They pick up enough speed going up and down the wall and racing around the map that they get 3 laps in, and the moment they make that 5-point goal, 5-0, it's game over. 48 seconds. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, but we've done that.
We
ended one in 50.
I was like, I don't think we've ended one in under 2 minutes before. I don't think. If we have, we've made some really fast fucking laps.
Well, it's because we accidentally didn't know that we were already on our 3rd lap, and when we made it, it was like, it's game over, and I was like, oh.
But in talks of core mechanics, I like the game. I like the base concept of being able to ride up these walls, pick up speed, and the goal doesn't open until you complete the first lap. But they've added a mechanic to steal the ball from another player. They recommend you use a controller. They actually don't recommend using keyboard, which I think is crazy. But they recommend using a controller, and your X or square button, depending on which controller you're using, will knock the other player over. And if you hit somebody with it, they drop the ball. And if the other team picks up the ball, your lap progress resets. So it's one of the you're basically playing keep away monkey in the middle roller derby Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's a whole clusterfuck of a system, but it works. It's buggy. It's not perfect.
I really didn't find that many bugs other than when you're trying to tackle people.
The tackling's weird because if you have the ball, you can hit X to avoid that person. Yeah. You can dodge their knockout. But at the same time, it's one of those that there's no system that allows you to only do so many dodges. Yeah. Like, you could dodge the entire time and never pass the ball. I think it's one of those that there are some core mechanics that need to be worked on. But overall, I don't really see a problem wrong with the game. I mean, it's you can play it really strategic or you can be an asshole. Strategically, I would say is more along the lines me and you play. Normally, like, if you get the ball, I try to pick up as much speed as I can, and I pass you, and I try to give you to give me the ball, and then the other 2 people who don't have the ball at the time should be technically eliminating people racing towards you.
Yeah.
Now, some people are just complete fucking no-lives at the game already, and it was in demo for like 4 days, because they race around the map, and then when they come up and they get towards the stretch near the goal, they ride up the wall, they flip, and they land on the other wall, and then they throw the ball through the goal, and you're like, game's been out 4 days, what the fuck? Like, people are just hardcore no life at it.
Yeah.
But I know that you weren't necessarily overly excited to play it with me the other day, after the first day or 2, but I want to hear your thoughts.
It was just, I don't know. I wanted to see more of it, like, boost, kind of like an extra, just different things. I kind of got tired of just doing the whole, let me write up a wall and let's just tackle people. I wanted to see like boosts or like, let's put like a halfway point in the wall so that way you can go through it.
Oh, like a shortcut?
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of where I said some of the base mechanics need to be worked on. Like, I think it's great that the concept of picking up speed is all momentum.
No.
Like you hold right trigger and you skate forward, but it's the hitting left trigger and ducking your knees to go downhill that allows you to pick up speed. I think it's interesting because like there's nothing there that really limits the player skill wise. It's just a matter of can you catch the person with the ball.
No.
Overall, I'll be truthfully honest with you, core gameplay and from what I have seen, actually looking at how to throw the ball, stopping, reading the map to see where the ball shoots out when the timer stops, actual team play, some people who are assholes and who aren't. Out of 10 right now from the 4-day demo, I would give it a very generous 8. I loved it.
Yeah,
I absolutely adored it.
I just got really bored easily.
And I think that's where it comes with the demo. There was 2 maps. The first day there was only the Acapulco Arena.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one you could play on. And then at some point, if you reached over 1,500 fans, you could reach the Mexico Arena, which had a live announcer. It had like a live, like loud fucking crowd. Like you felt like you were actually immersed in the arena.
And the music was playing super loud.
They were making announcements about E3 saying that this gameplay will be streamed live to E3. Like they were really trying to sell you on the experience. You going to take a shit? I just saw him waddle to the bathroom. But I don't know. I don't think it has enough speed right now to replace something like Rocket League, because Rocket League's dug itself in its own like niche of a community.
Yeah.
It's got its own area. But I think as an up and coming game, I think there's 2 things they could do to make this really popular right off the bat. A, don't sell it for $60. With how little of a game it is in the base concept and how quickly games can end in a matter of not even a minute, they should probably take more of a Rocket League style approach and do like a $20 game, and then they add to it over time, because Rocket League's never been more than $19.99.
Or they can go with the Fortnite approach, free, but with the whatchamacallit, the pass.
Season pass.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
season pass. $10 season pass? Fuck it, I'd buy it.
Honestly, for a game that simple, if they did free to play, I think they'd open up to a whole market of people who are curious about it.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I completely agree. There's nothing that they can do. Like, I don't see it as a game where they're going to be like, oh, if you can get these skates out of this loot box or some shit, then you'll get like 5 times more speed than the rest of your team.
No.
They can't do shit like that.
Yeah.
But in terms of just total customization options, fuck it. Throw a season pass in there.
Throw a season pass, or like the way that also like Fortnite does it is just cosmetics.
Yeah,
just
purely cosmetics. That way, because the demo was really lacking. There was no leaderboard. There was no personalization.
Yeah, there's no custom. Like that's what I wanted to too. Was like how to like customize like the jerseys.
Yeah,
like making them like reflective
or
some
change
shit.
The sex of your character, helmet.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think the game has it's got a lot of room to grow, and it's got plenty of time.
Special moves, like not like to use, but like when you score, like you get like an animation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we did see people doing celebrations.
Yeah,
they were playing the air guitar. They did a backflip or some shit.
Like things like that. That would be pretty cool too.
I don't know how they were doing it. No clue. But core gameplay wise, from everything I've seen, I think it's a blast. I think everybody should try it. And truthfully honest with you, I think it has major potential right now to just be something massive that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
I really do. And it's a simple idea. You took roller derby and you added a scoring system with a goal. You added a football Rocket League mechanic to it, and you've created something that nobody's played yet. But
and it's new for like especially during times like this where like you're wanting something new.
You want something that's out there. Like I know, like me personally, like I get tired of battle royales really quickly. This is something that I'm like, I've never played this before. I'm willing to give this a shot. And then it's also one of those that either you win by 5 or the game ends at 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's not one of those, it's not like League of Legends, Smite, something. You don't have to invest 30 minutes in one game. You invest 10 minutes tops. I enjoy it. I think everybody should play it. What would you rate it, in your honest opinion?
Honestly, out of like 7. Only because I got kind of bored really quick. But other than that, I mean, it was a cool concept. Like, I liked the way how they, like, attacked it.
I did. I like the way they came at it, and I really enjoyed their E3 presentation. They were like, "This demo is available now."
And the soundtrack.
Oh, the soundtrack's just like Rocket
Delicious.
League.
That's a 10 out of 10 soundtrack.
Because in a game like that, you get the dubstep, the electronic music.
Chainsmokers.
It's so good. It's fantastic. We're almost done. It's so good.
I would like to comment on that.
What?
It should be casual, best 2 out of 3. Competitive, best 3 out of 5.
I'd be okay with
That's
that.
a new concept.
Competitive game modes? Because, I mean, the way Rocket League does it, I mean, there's just one game, and it determines your rank. But I can see that, like, if someone's able to end the game within 45 seconds, competitively, it would make sense to play best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Switch teams, switch sides, switch arenas.
Casual. Competitive should be 3 out of 5.
Casual...
Well,
casuals
aren't in it for the long haul.
The only reason the only reason I'd agree with that is because I want more game time.
Yeah, see,
But
you're casually playing the game for fun. You're just like, let's just fuck around a little bit.
it's also one of those, it's in demo, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Because like we said, there's no release date. There's absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
they kind of just put out the game out there, and they're like, you can play it right now, let us know what you think about it, and that was about it.
Yeah, we got a demo and that was it.
And they were like, you can record it and put it on YouTube right now, and I was like, man, this guy's fucking going
when
for
you
this.
actually load up the game, it tells you, it gives you a prompt that says this game is in pre-alpha, it's in demo, but feel free to record or stream anything you want from this game. Please go ahead and do it.
Pre-alpha?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pre-alpha.
they even stated that bitch too.
And honestly, the pre-alpha was great. The only thing is it's just lacking content, but it's a demo. You can't expect much from it. But in terms of the demo,
And it wasn't
it's
that
great.
long to download either. It was only like, what,
It was
8 gigs?
No, not even. It was 1.87 gigabytes.
Oh, shit,
It was a
never mind.
small. It took like 2 minutes to download for the demo.
Yeah.
For y'all?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, I recommend it. 110%.
I agree. That was a good
But-
game.
Catch you guys next time.
Hey, Christian, you recording this?
Yeah, I am.
All right, well, fuck off.